not like we're on electricity, we're on personal lighting program, but I don't know why it went off. So sorry. So I think I'll just do a quick recap on privacy and secrecy. So what we're saying is privacy itself is a healthy wanting a healthy personal space for yourself. I want personal space to think. I want personal time to pray. My journal is my personal thoughts I'm putting into words. So it's my privacy. When I'm making surprise, it's my privacy. When I'm planning surprises, it's my privacy. But maybe when I'm conversing with my friend, because I'm married does not mean that my husband automatically becomes friends of my friends, or that I automatically become my get to be friends with my husband's friends. The thing that made us um, individually, we have our separate friends. So when I converse with my friends, it's my privacy. As long as what I'm saying is not being hurtful towards my husband, I'm not gossiping my partner or my significant other. It's my privacy. So I can decide to have gist conversation with my friends. That's my privacy. And you don't have to know in details what it is I'm discussing with my friends, as long as it has nothing to do with you or us or our relationship. That is privacy, personal healthy space. Whereas secrecy, like we said in the other time, please let me know in the comments where you're joining from. And if you agree with what I'm saying, please hit the like button and subscribe so that you'll not miss out on any of our videos or on any program. We are intentional, want to be intentional about our relationship. If relationship matters to you, because God created us to be communal in nature, which means we need people. And then it's so sad that the rate of depression in this time is high. People are depressed. Even when people are being surrounded by people, they still feel so lonely. Husband and wife living in the same house, they still feel so lonely. So what is happening? It's not as though love is missing in their midst. It's just that emotional languages are not being spoken. So as an emotional communication specialist, I this is what I do. I talk about emotional things, how we can be emotionally intelligent to detect or somehow to be able to know when your husband or your wife is putting out a particular behavior, what emotional language are they speaking? So please let me know what part of the world you are joining from. This is Conversation with Ine. We talk about any relational issues, emotional issues in relationship, those issues that creates loneliness, causes damages and harm to our relationship. That's making us every people need people. Why are we surrounded by people and we are still lonely? Why are children going astray without feeling like strangers between their parents? Among they have parents, but they feel like strangers to their parents. Why are parents not speaking the right languages to their children? You know, because we tend to concentrate so much more on feeding the body, feeding the physical part of us that we can see, and neglect the emotional part of us that is the real us. So when you are not speaking the language of the emotional language of my real person, because this physical me that you are seeing is just like a cloth that I'm using to cover the real person inside. So the only way you can feed the real person inside, which is the me, my emotions, my mind, which is me, is by speaking the emotional language that I understand, or by being able to decode the emotional language I understand. So today we have to, please, if you are with me in this conversation, just leave a I and hello. Let me know where you are joining from, and if we agree that there should be privacy or secrecy in relationship. Let me also, I'm curious to know your thoughts. So we also said, whereas on the other hand, secrecy is deliberately, intentionally hiding information from your partner or significant other, just so that it doesn't break trust. You know that this thing you are doing, if your partner or your significant other get to know about it, they might be disappointed in you, or it might cause friction in your relationship. So you are deliberately keeping such information away. So this is how we can identify secrecy. Everybody knows when they're being, most times when people are being secretive, they are it's most people most of the time is for selfish reasons, even though in rare cases it might not be because they intend to cause harm or they intend to withhold information from you. Some persons might be that because they are afraid to get there. So when you are hiding, when you are secretly chatting somebody else or conversing with somebody else and you don't want your partner to know, that is secrecy. When you delete a message or information, a piece of information or whatever, that so that your partner or the other person doesn't know, that is secrecy. When you are in a relationship, you are hiding a relationship that you know that when your partner gets to know about it, they might question whatever is going on in between you. That is secrecy. When you have a separate bank account, I know we don't want to hear this one, and you don't want that your partner is not aware of, or maybe you guys have not agreed on having personal separate accounts, separate and things like that, and you don't want the other person to know, that is secrecy. So the emotional language, people that I was saying, I actually share the story. The thing that we hear this time around is people would say, it's common with the male folk. They will tell us that, oh, you want to go through my phone? Yeah, go through my phone. Now, when you go through my phone, that particular thing you are looking for, you will see it. And when you see it, make sure you cry. When you see it, make sure you cry it. Make sure you cry very well because tell me what you are looking for in my phone. Do you genuinely think people should? If I'm in a relationship with you, do you think you have right to your privacy, or do you think you have right to withhold some information from me? Because when you withhold information from me, because when you know that if I get to find out about that whatever that piece of information contains, that there might be damage to our relationship, that there might be trust issues. Do you think partners should be engaged in things like this? So, uh, so what part of the world are you joining from? Oh, thank you. I don't know. We lost connection and we're having so much flow the last time once we had the break in transmission. So sorry about that. So I I wanted to say, if your spouse accidentally find out whatever it is that you are doing, would you panic or would you be okay? Should we go through our spouse's phone and meet moon? Hey, thank you. Yeah, I remember you now. You were with me yesterday. Thank you so much. Hope you had a good night rest last night. I hope your day went well too. It's weekend. How are you spending your weekend? Yeah, I do. I know you joined yesterday. Like you said, you wanted to go have a rest. So I do remember. Welcome again. So today we are talking about privacy and secrecy. What's your thought? Oh, I'm glad to hear. Oh, oh, it seems like the network has been restored. Good. So what's your thought now? Amit, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Your thoughts. Do you have secrets in your relationship? Do you still retain your individuality in your relationship? Because privacy is protecting the relationship. While secrecy is protecting yourself against the relationship. So secrecy is not benefiting the relationship, it's benefiting just one person against the other. While privacy is for the good of, yeah, the internet is general. I don't know if it's a general thing, but I wanted to go offline because mine too is unstable. So it's been fluctuating and it's been interrupting my flow. So that's why I wanted to go off. But I'm happy to say, hmm, you tell her everything. Wow. So because I don't understand why some some persons find it hard to be open to their partners. I don't understand why some persons will deliberately hold information from their significant other. So, okay, since we are still here and the internet is still allowing us to converse, let me just quickly point out the things that I noted in privacy. When we privacy, the emotional language, when people say I need my personal space, I just want to be alone, the emotional language they are saying is that they have peace. They want to have a time to reflect. They're actually saying that they are safe with you. Peace. That's why I can still retain my individuality. So it's not because you are hurting me, it's not because I'm chasing you away, but I'm actually saying I'm at peace, I'm okay. I just want to have time to reflect. I feel really safe. And at the same time, I still want my independence. You get what they are saying. And then they still want their personal dignity. I'm an individual. I was first an individual before I became a couple. So let me still enjoy being me. Oh, that's really great. I hope you tell her about conversation with me so that our relationship will keep getting better. Oh wow, this is really, it's so honorable that you tell her everything. Hmm? Hmm? Am I jealous? So because on when we are being secretive, this is the language we are actually saying. We are saying there's no trust. I do not trust this person. When we keep secret from our partner, we are saying, oh, maybe if I tell this person might blow it out of proportion. And then when we keep secret from our partner, we actually say, maybe if she gets to find out this part of information, him or her gets to find out about this particular information, that you're welcome, Amit. Um, whatever it is we have now, there'll be no trust amidst us again. And then when people keep secrets, it's either maybe they are ashamed of the things that they do, they are ashamed of what they've done. So instead of letting it out in the open and coming out, they don't know, they're afraid of being judged. Those are the emotional language they're speaking. So most times when people keep secrets, it's not because they want to curse you, and it's either probably because they're afraid. Note, I'm laying emphasis on the emotional language their secrecy means. It's either because they are afraid, that they are ashamed, they do not trust you to handle the information better, or they don't want to be, they are disappointed. They don't want you to be disappointed. That's why they keep secrets. They don't want you to judge them. That's why they keep secrets from you. And then they most likely that they are afraid of losing the relationship. So if I'm going to tell you this and this is going to cost me the relationship, it's better I don't tell you. If I'm going to tell you this and you're going to judge me, it's better I don't tell you. I'm actually afraid that I don't know how you're going to take it. Even though sometimes secrecy is intentional, like is an intentional deception. Most persons, oh yeah, that's how it ought to be actually. Because why will you do something and not tell your partner? You're really a sweet person, Amit. That's so nice to hear, and I think your person is really lucky to have you. That's a good attribute to have, because if there's nothing to hide, there's nothing you're ashamed of, why are you hiding it? But I still do hope that you still maintain your individuality. You still have time to be yourself, enjoy your friends, enjoy what makes you to be Amit before you met your partner. That is where I think the line should be drawn. I believe couples should have yeah, you have right to your privacy. You have right to your friends, you have right to your personal thoughts, you have right to whatever it is you are doing, that's not, as long as it's not in a relationship and that you don't want me to know, you have right to it. But you see those information you will hide from me. Hi Gabu, where are you joining from? Thank you for joining our live. See, we almost went off because of the fluctuation of the internet, and we're having more people joining us. Thank you. I appreciate every minute you spend here. Secrecy and privacy. Do you encourage it in relationship? What's your thoughts? Let me hear in the comments. So, as long as you do not have intention to hurt me, I don't know why you should keep. Aside from that, any other thing that you are doing that you don't want me to know, that you don't want me to see, that you know that If you know it's going to cause damage to the relationship when it comes out in the open, why involve in the first place? If you know I do not like, I have this person you are conversing with has questionable character, and I'm not okay as your partner with you, why are you conversing with this person? I think to some degree it's a sign of disrespect. Aside from it being that you don't want um to cause damage to the relationship, I just say that you're not respecting your partner or your significant other. When you keep having conversation with people that have questionable character, you know that when they get to know that you were in this particular place and you like that you are not there, that is secrecy. Because why were you at that place if you cannot tell me why you went to where you went to? It means there's something you're hiding. If you cannot tell me why you and this person are, what kind of relationship or whatever business deal you and this particular person have been seeing with are having, it means something shady is going on. Oh, you always ask her for our opinions. Oh, and you obey what she tells you, and she doesn't have any secrets hidden from you as well. Are you guys not sweet? Share the code now. Share the secret with us. Give us the in this part we say give us the 401. That is, share the secret with us. So I'm sure a lot of persons will also want to know how you have you always been like that? Oh, thank you for joining me from Kenya. Thank you, Gabu. I hope I pronounced your name right. I'm so intentional with people's name, so I don't want to murder your name. Thank you so much. So, what's your thoughts? I've been talking. I came here to chat. It's Saturday, so let's groove. Let's talk. When they look at your phone or when they happen to see your personal privacy, would they cry as though they are cutting onion? Are you also among those people that say whatever it is that you are looking for in my phone or in my device, when you see it, if it kills you, take it like that? Is that the kind of person you are? And would you like it if someone does that same to you? Would you want somebody to be in a relationship with you and the person is keeping secret from you, having a relationship that you don't know about, going to places that you are not aware of? If it were done to you, would you like it? And where should we draw the line? If we should have secrecy in relationship, on what particular things should we have secrets on? Should there even be secrets in relationship at first? I I believe there should be privacy, but I'm not a fan of secrecy. And it's really a pandemic now in relationships. How will you be with someone you do not trust? Why will you be with someone you are not safe with? Why will you go into a relationship with someone you cannot disagree to agree with? It doesn't make sense to me. Oh, it's a long distance relationship. Mm, 2 hours a day. That's enough. That's really an investment, because do you know what 2 hours in a day can um yield in monetary terms? So you're actually investing your time in that relationship, and it's so admirable. Well, I hope your trust doesn't. I hope your trust keeps growing over the years. That's my prayer for you. Amit. Amit Moon. If I'm pronouncing the name right, just leave an high. So I just came to chat. I just came to tell you the update on what I got the this week. The video I saw online of a man breaking his window screen just so he could get his phone away from his wife that locked himself in the car so that she'll be able to read the messages. What exactly are you hiding? If she gets to know, if he gets to know and you're not proud of it, why are you doing it? Hmm? So this is where we'll call it a day. So in summary, just remember that the emotional language people speak when they say they want privacy is the person is telling you that I trust you, I'm at peace with you, I am safe with you, I just want my individuality. But people do it, harm it. A lot of people, a large percentage of people hide things from their partners. Oh, Zidan, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Please, if you are here and you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Oh, I need people in the community so that we can take the message far, 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 far to the uttermost part of the earth. You ate this. So it's not just male that do that. Female too. We have females that are very secretive in their relationship. They hide things. That even in marriages, you see wife that has money, has built houses, she's hiding it from her partner, whereas her partner might even be going through struggles, financial struggles, and they'll say, let's keep managing. Lee Abishag, hello, thanks for joining. What's your goal? What my goal is? Oh, we're talking about if I get you right. So we're talking about secrecy and privacy in relationship. I said I believe that people should have privacy in relationship because privacy is us having our individuality in relationship, whereas secrecy is intentionally hiding information from my partner or from my significant other just because I know if they get to find out, it will cause damage to the trust they have in. So that's the goal. So my goal, I'm asking, what is your opinion on privacy and secrecy? Do you think people should have secret in relationship? And if yes, why? Can your partner go through your phone? Would it be all right? If they get to find out the information that you see information on your phone, will you panic or will you be okay regardless? That's what we are saying. Because we are trying to decode emotional languages people speak because people have reasons for doing whatever it is they do. If I get angry at you, excuse me, is because I'm trying to tell you something. If I get angry, if I keep, yesterday we were talking about um, um, malice and silent treatment in relationship. If I keep quiet, if I'm being silent in relationship, there's it's likely the possibility that I'm trying to say something to you. I'm trying to let you decode what I'm saying, even when I'm not speaking out, is there. So the thing that my emotions are saying right then is either that I'm afraid or that I need you to see me, that you're not saying what I'm doing, that you're not acknowledging my effort. Whereas if I'm being malicious towards you and speaking a language, is either I want you to feel the same pain that you're feeling. That's what we said yesterday. And we actually asked the question if people would want us to say how we can deal with silent treatment and malice in relationship. I didn't get to hear that in the comment section. So that's what what we discussed before we went up and we just connected back. Now today we are saying secrecy and privacy. Do you encourage it in relationship? We've had relationships that have gone south, because they found out secrets that you could not contain. Oh, you are like this, you didn't tell me. This is what you did, you didn't tell me. And then beautiful relationship goes, families are split because of secrecy. Whereas I'm a big fan of us being individual in a relationship. I want to be me. I want it to be you. Because if you are not you can't automatically become me. You can't automatically start liking things I like because we're in a relationship. That's the essence of what I'm saying. Do you get Lee? Hmm? I'm trying to get most of the chat. So I'm still trying to maneuver this platform. I hope you pardon me if there's any abnormality or I'm taking long to answer you. With time, I will get better and we'll grow together. So I think I've actually spent more than I expected to stay on live today. I just came to chat because a husband broke a windscreen because he wants to take his phone out from where his wife is, the car windscreen, just to get his phone so that the wife doesn't get access to the information in the phone. That was my highlight for the week. Every week I tend to like have highlights for the week on, and then it gets me thinking why people do the things they do. As an emotional communication specialist, I decode, I help bring out these emotions that people say to us, so that when we see it acting out in people we know, we can identify it and we know how to deal with them. That's my goal. So if there's anything that if you agree with any thoughts, if you agree with any opinion that I've shared here, and you think we are making a bit of sense, please click the like button. And if you are yet to subscribe, please. Conversation with Ini promises to be fun, enlightening, and educating. We are here to stay, and we are here to make our relationship better. If you are family oriented, if you want a good relationship, if you want to know why people do things, if you want a healthy relationship, and you want to join the number of people that are trying to reduce the rate of depression, at least a lot of people, sicknesses that we have in the world are as a result of mental, emotional neglect and emotional needs that people are not being that are not being met. So they end up generating sickness for people in the body. So we have a lot of people in the psychiatric hospital. They are sick not because they're not eating, but because their emotional needs are not being met. So it is a serious deal. So in this community, we want to grow healthy individuals that will be able to pass love and make people feel seen, loved, and appreciated. That is the goal. That is what conversation with Ini is. Those times that relationships are rocky, if most of our conversation can save relationship from going south, why not? If we have questions that we don't understand in how people behave, we'll come here, we'll talk it out. We've seen things in the society that, oh, this person behave a certain way like this. I don't know why he or she behave like that. We want to know. We'll come, we'll share it here. So please subscribe to be this group. All those things that you have in your mind that you have to say. Most times we appreciate people, but we find it hard to tell them thank you. Most times we feel sorry for what we've done, and we find it hard to tell people I'm sorry. Most times we are really, really proud of the thing somebody has done, and we find it really, really hard to tell them I'm proud of you. Or the normal thing that they tell us is that, oh, don't tell them that you are proud of them, so that they will not stop doing. It doesn't get into their head, and they will not stop doing whatever good it is that they are doing. Whereas people are craving this. People are craving thank you. People are craving I see you. People are craving, oh, you really did well. People are craving I'm proud of you. There are some persons that have existed in this life and have gone that they've never heard somebody tell them I'm proud of you. So here we are going to learn to say those emotional languages people need, and we'll speak it to them and they'll become fine. So sorry, I had to scream. Right, I'm going to call it quit. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Aminat, for joining. Thank you, Leah Bishop, for joining. Thank you for my new subscribers. You guys are the real deal. And thank you for every other person that just glanced, strode, and passed and still joined this conversation. Those persons that have been with me over the time, I'm grateful. To have a good night's rest. I pray your relationship is successful. I pray nothing comes in between. I keep for those persons that have healthy relationship. I pray that the devil doesn't mess up your relationship. That healthy seed, that your life becomes better as a result of your relationship. So do have a sweet night rest, because my day has been hectic. I just said I should show up. See, I went out as rampant as I came. That's how I came and said, oh, I have a commitment and I have some sweet persons to meet online. That's why I came. So good night. My greetings to everyone.